My man Yusuf.
For those that are watching live, obviously we go 5 minutes early, just so we can
Listen, dude.
post stuff.
Ain't nobody watching nothing right now. You just went live.
I'm talking about in the future.
I do that.
Oh.
In the future.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, and not only that, Tony, I'm talking about when they watch it, and later, they'll know that, okay, maybe 5 minutes is when they start talking.
Hey, Marty, I forgot to make a suggestion for you. Because the camera, it blocks your face.
I know. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't even care about it now.
What do you mean it blocks his face?
Like, the camera blocks his face. Like, now we all can see.
Oh,
You see
okay.
our faces.
I purposely sometimes.
Listen, dude.
I don't want nobody
He
to
don't
see
need
my
the camera on him, bro.
No, they want to know who's the host.
face. Too many. I'm on too many
They
shows.
listen.
We
All
taking
you need
over?
is the voice.
Yeah.
This guy is on camera 5 days a week, man. What other day?
I mean, he's the brand.
That's it. He don't need to be shown.
I agree.
Oz, the Wizard of Oz. He's behind the freaking curtain.
Hey, Asmita, mashallah, man. Hey, it's picking up steam.
Listen. Best thing that could happen is for him to put a curtain. He just speaks from behind the curtain,
I mean, eventually it's gonna happen, right?
and then boom, boom.
Oh, curtain? You mean like that?
No, man, behind that curtain.
Oh.
Tone,
Why is this dude?
What do they do on ESPN when a co-host becomes popular and famous? They get their own show. No, Tone and Mo.
Hey, listen. It's gonna be time.
For sure. I think we bring a different dynamic
Yeah.
to a show.
Moto in the morning.
Moto in the morning. I like it. Moto in the morning.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about the championship game, though? We're gonna talk about
It was a
it.
good game.
I'm
It's
sure.
a great game.
Tony's rant? Is that in Tony's rant?
No.
Okay.
Nah, you gotta give credit where credit's due. So, let me just get it before we go live. They're deserving champs, no question. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Nothing to discuss. Congratulations to the winners. Also, congratulations to the runner-ups. It was a tough loss, but if they played that game 10 times, it probably would have been 5-5.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, it was that close.
Actually, I'm gonna say 6-4, 7-3.
Really?
Yeah.
Which way?
AB's way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm going to say 5-5.
Listen.
No, I disagree by the way with 6-3. I think 5-5 is good.
Hey, listen, AB's, Mary Akada's team, they missed a lot of opportunities to clean it.
I know, man.
A lot.
I
Free
know.
throws, bro.
The layups.
I know.
I
know.
rewatched the game.
How does
We
Hyde
all
know?
know.
That was a foul, by the way.
Big time.
No, it was not.
Bro, right in
What?
front of us.
It was not a foul. Watch the play again. Go look at it right now.
He
Oh my
reached.
God,
First he
bro.
hit him when he reached.
Bro, he fouled him 3 different times.
Yes, and then he hit
Look
him
it
out of
up.
the basket.
Look it up.
Are you joking?
Please watch it.
Even Dave will tell you that.
Dog,
Good.
I think Dave wanted to foul him.
That's what I'm saying, because he's like, he might as well try to earn at the
Yes,
line
yes.
instead of giving up 2 points.
For sure.
I really want to see what you guys are seeing right now.
Yo, BG came through with that rebound. That was
Oh.
a huge rebound. Because
Talk about huge. Bro, I couldn't have
Plus.
scripted it any better than
Sonny hit
Mo
a three.
Sufi airballing the last shot to tie the game.
It was a rush shot. Because he had that in him, like, I need to take this last shot.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. There's no question. Listen.
Too much,
Cobra.
Listen.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. Listen,
the veterans
in all reality, he deserved to take that last shot.
100%.
Yeah.
Nobody
He should have been the one.
that. But it
He
was
should
a
have
bad
been the
shot.
one. But I still think it would have been better if he ended up getting the ball lower instead of that
They
high.
needed a 3, Tom.
Oh yeah, that's true. They didn't need a
It
3.
was 48-45.
Yeah,
So
that is
that's
true.
why he rushed that shot. No, because BG took a bad shot the possession before.
He
that.
actually didn't. BG's was actually a good
It was a
shot.
rush shot, man.
It wasn't about rush.
BG's a better shooter when he's
But
standing.
here's what you didn't catch though. It came off the spinneroonie.
Facts.
He did the
Facts.
spinneroonie.
He got
and
me a couple
that's
times on the
his
spinner.
shot.
He got me a couple times.
Bro,
on the
that
spinner.
is his shot.
What were we talking about? The Spinneroonie of Sonny or Spinneroonie BG?
Oh, BG, man.
BG with the
Sonny
Spinneroonie?
got a spinneroonie.
Hey, what
Hey.
Sonny does is known from Dearborn for his shot.
Hey,
So for
100%.
him to hit that,
Well,
was
Dave said that was
crazy.
his first 3-pointer of the season.
It wasn't.
Okay.
You know what? It might have been
Dave
because
be
they
keeping
didn't
stats
allow
of that
him.
kind of
They didn't
stuff,
allow him to shoot. But that goes without saying. Sonny definitely earned him a clutch badge.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
Sufi did too. Sufi did
Yeah, but Sufi already
had it.
Sufi
already had it.
We're talking about Sonny.
Yeah,
Sonny's
Sonny-
gonna shut him up.
That's true.
That was a huge shot. We were talking about the game that was just played on Wednesday, the 35 and older League of Legends Championship. We streamed live. It was a lot of fun that Wednesday. We had a great time, definitely.
By the way, shout out to the play-by-play dudes.
We had a great time.
Yeah, we really did.
Did you rewatch it? It was hilarious.
Oh, big time.
Everybody yesterday.
Yeah, big time.
Not only you guys did a good job, of course there's always improvements in every area, but you know, first time doing it, you guys did a great job. A lot of funny ass comments. I'm not gonna lie. Like when you rewatch it, you hear it better.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
There's been a demand for more Oz Media showing up at championship game, calling games.
Well, you already know how we do things at Oz Media. When paper hits the pen or pen hits the paper, we start discussing stuff. You know what I'm
We
saying?
need that paper to hit too.
Hey, for sure, that's gonna come from them.
Yeah.
From them, but I like the combination too, man. Honestly, great combination for us.
Yeah, Mobile Hayes is a silly dude. by the
Who's
way.
my
Silly
dude?
as hell.
Who's Jeff Bundy? Who's my dude?
Oh, okay.
That's a good one.
But that is definitely Jeff Van
The Gundy. Yeah, for sure.
Marty Jackson. Who's Marty Jackson?
I don't know, man. I think it has to be me.
All
'Cause
right.
I played the
There's
game.
Four of us. There's three people.
Well, I mean, sometimes they Doris Bisco. There you go.
Doris Burke.
Or Burke. That's
Doris
who.
Biscoe. That's who?
Is Doris Briscoe is ESPN, but Doris Burke, sure.
I don't know a Doris Biscoe. I'm not gonna lie.
Briscoe.
Oh, I need to talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I know Briscoe, but he got the first name wrong.
Lauren Briscoe.
Lauren Briscoe. I
Oh.
think so.
Are we? All right. Let's move on before we start doing top 5 lists and stuff like that. All right. Welcome to the Fantasy Guys Sunday Edition. This is week 15, first week of fantasy playoffs, by the way. So if you're watching, feel free to shoot out the questions. We are here to answer them. As you guys can see, we got the whole crew here on the Sunday team. We got Cal Trey and Yusuf Dab in the building.
Nicole Briscoe.
Alright, and then we have Tony and Motiz in the building as well. Like we said, it's week 15 of the NFL/fantasy season. A lot of things have changed since last week. COVID has already started giving us that feel again, like it's March 2020 with shutting things down, and it's crazy how things are working. But we'll talk a little bit about that. But before we do that, let's give a shout out to our sponsors, Beasley Adhesives and Leo's Coney Island and Royal Oak. First of all, shout out to Ahmad. We've been talking throughout this week with his fantasy matchup, and he's been having a roller coaster of a start so far because there's been, we had 2 games before this Sunday already, and there's a lot of fantasy implications too that has happened in these 2 games. So shout out to Leo's Coney Island and Royal Oak, located on 10 South Main Street. Number is 1-248-336-8093. They have delicious American-style food, known for their conies, fried chicken gyro, breakfast chili. They have everything. Like I always say, Leo's, there's a lot of them, but the best one is in Royal Oak. Shout out to Ahmad and everyone else.
100%. And I hate why you continue to do 1-248-1313. Bro, nobody says the 1. You are the only one that says it.
Is there a problem? Does that bother you?
Yeah,
that I said
like,
one?
what if somebody's over there on their phone waiting and he's hearing 1-248? He ain't got to do that. Just put 248, man.
All right, I got you.
It's a waste of a second.
There you go. No more 1. No more 1. But with all that said, like I said, the second sponsor is BC Adhesives. We'll give a shout out to them later on in the show. I was actually just with Matt Cassidy yesterday. Have you ever tried deer before?
Venison. I have tried it. And I mean, I'm not. It's.
Matt Cassidy does it. He cooked it very well, and actually he actually what are those things called when you not grill?
A brisket?
Yes. No, not
A smoke?
Smoked it.
Smoked it, yeah.
That's how usually they prepare it.
No.
Really?
Everybody does it different. Like it's like any
you can
kind
do
of
it-
you can do anything.
in the
with it.
oven,
You
you
can
can oven.
do you can do venison stew. You can do anything with
I
venison.
mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I had
Have you
it.
ever tried venison before?
Jerky.
No, I haven't, but my question is, did Matt Cassidy shoot the deer too?
I asked him that. He sent a picture of it with him holding it.
Hold it. Oh, Matt Cassidy is
That was his response
on.
back.
what?
He's
What?
from Wisconsin.
Right, straight up.
Come on.
Straight up.
I'm telling you,
Already
his
know.
dad has invited us to go and do that a couple times. And I'm excited.
Did you
His
see
dad
his
is a good
dad?
guy, man.
Yeah, great guy, for
I
sure.
swear, dog.
Terry Cassidy, man,
Terry
he's
Cassidy's
a great guy. Like,
Yeah, he really
y'all
is.
talk to him, like, I mean, you've met him in
For
person.
sure.
But actually having a conversation with him, like, let's say you're sitting down, like, he'll be able to talk to you about anything, Tony.
Yeah. for
I
sure.
believe
He's
that.
up to date with any kind of news you want to talk
I
about.
met him a couple times, and you know, you kind of get that sense of someone's aura.
Yeah.
He's a great dude, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
He definitely gives off great energy.
Matt Cassidy laughed yesterday. He told me, he was like, it's hilarious when you put like our name and stuff out there, because you know BC Adhesives is an adhesives glue company. They know that Yusuf's not gonna call BC Adhesives to get something done. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I told him? I was like, hey, that's what we do. We a team out here from this point forward. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
BC Adhesives.
I'll tell you one thing.
You know.
The Cassidy name lives on in the Yemeni neighborhoods.
Oh, for sure it does.
100%.
The Cassidys, like
Yeah.
everybody lifts their heads up when they hear the
Yeah.
Cassidys.
That's a fact.
No, they're making a bigger impact than what.
Then you know.
I swear.
They don't know. I told
I
Matt
agree.
that. I told Matt that, man. Great people, though. But let's get started with the show. COVID.
It sucks they're Packer fans, but
Oh, man. I had to hear all night
Not
yesterday
right
that,
now.
that
Not right now.
Packers.
Packers
no,
number one.
it sucks
Really?
that
Packers number one.
I'm saying it
He said they're
sucks
Super
that
Bowl champions, by the way. He kept on telling me that
Oh,
last
Yeah.
you know, that's their expectation every year.
every year, man.
But Green Bay is a good team, man. They're a good
Bro, Green Bay is a good team, but to me, their Achilles is always going to be their run defense. If they can't stop the run, and I'm telling you, man, Brady's going to go out there. Brady can beat them.
He
team.
did
Okay,
already.
so
Yeah,
so,
Brady can beat them.
So you're saying
I don't think Stafford can beat them in Lambeau. You know what I'm saying? But I think Brady can.
yeah? So you're saying NFC Championship game or bust? I got them like that.
Bro, every year they have Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Every year they go into the season as, you know, Super Bowl contenders. Just by having that guy on the roster.
You know who's the difference maker for me? And maybe not just one player, but A.J. Dillon coming to the team.
Yeah.
It makes them. They had that 1-2 combo at running back. I think they have the best 1-2 combo at running back. I'm telling you, you can't. You got Aaron Jones, who's the shifty guy, and he's Class A in that category. And then A.J. Dillon is the pounder, and dude, he's Class A in that category, man. Like if you guys watch the Packers, any short yardage situation, he's gotten the first down every single time. A.J. Dillon. That's huge, Tony. They got the short yardage guy, and he could also run the ball. Then you got the shifty guy.
They both can catch the
You know,
ball
they
as well.
both can catch the ball. That run game element is huge in late time, December, January. But me personally, I still got the Bucks ahead of them. But that's why I think the Packers are a lot more closer to the Bucks, is that dynamic, because they did not have that last year. You know, Aaron Jones is a solid running back, but bringing in A.J. Dillon for the Packers, for fantasy-wise, I hate him. I'm not gonna lie to you. A.J. Dillon's killing.
Tampa just got too much, man. How are the Green Bay Packers gonna defend freaking Tampa's receivers?
So if you really want to break down the game, right? They only lost, I think, by, what was it? Like, that touchdown in the second half was like a big touchdown. And then, what was the final score of that game? Like, it was still a good game, right? All these NFC games are going to be one-possession games.
Yeah.
So it comes down to 1 or 2 plays, Tony. I'm telling you. And let's say it's a tie game, because the Packers keep up with Tampa Bay. And then they have like a 6-minute drive to end the game, because they're
Packers?
pounding the ball, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, these games, sometimes it comes down to 1 or 2 plays, you know, 1 or 2 possessions, and, you know, you have to ask yourself, okay, how did you get better from last year? You know what I'm saying? And I think Green Bay got better by having that running game that can last in the cold.
I mean, you could make the same argument for Tampa Bay.
Bro, I think Tampa Bay is the all-around best team, by the way.
Yeah, I think Tampa Bay got better too. I mean, if you think about it, right, you got Fournette, I think having a career year. You know, and then you got Antonio Brown coming back.
Bro, I read something that they're considering releasing him.
No, I just read today he's coming back.
Oh, he's officially next week?
Monday.
Oh,
Antonio Brown.
he's what?
Coming back Monday.
I got him
yeah,
on my
they're not gonna
fantasy
release
team.
him.
You know.
Bro, it was a rumor.
Yeah.
Listen.
I read that rumor too.
Only
Yeah.
person you need in your corner
It's Tom
is
Brady.
Tom Brady. That's it.
But
You know, but it comes down to health. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, with everything going on, it comes down to who's the healthier team. Of course, you know, Bucks and Green Bay is the ideal NFC Championship game. But I feel like the Rams got something to say about it. I think they're starting to play better. But those are the only two teams. I'm falling off on Cardinals. Cardinals showing me they're going downhill. Yeah.
Yeah, and just want to read out some comments. So Jose, what's going on, fellas? And Munir too. Let Renfro reign supreme. Hunter Renfro, I believe it said since like week 8 or week 9, when basically Henry Ruggs was out, has been the wide receiver 3 in the NFL. I believe he is wide receiver 12 or 13 overall.
Yeah.
We got to start saying that he's been a steal in the draft. If you drafted him or even scooped him up in fantasy. I mean, dude, he's been low-key solid.
I mean, no question. The thing about him is he's been he's really been pretty consistent getting you that safe floor.
Yes. That's why I like flex option all day.
Yeah, for sure. So
that's what's been huge.
Yeah.
Hunter Renfro, man.
Hunter Renfro, real quick, right? If somebody were to, I don't know if you guys know, but if somebody were to, let's say, drafted him, right? Or picked him up early, and then he would be considered as he discovered him. I don't know nobody did that. Like, who can you say discovered him?
Yeah, I don't think anybody really drafted him, right? He was a pickup.
Right?
He was a pickup.
Because if somebody drafted him,
Why you smiling like that? I told you why you smiling.
I'm thinking.
Did you draft him?
no.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what that smile was.
But
Whoever had
You gotta rewind that smile.
all we gotta do is go back and look at the draft.
Right.
Because Moti has this thing about discovering people.
For sure. No.
So we need to find out who discovered Hunter Renfro.
100%. I want to know. I know in Family League, Nash has him. But
He picked him up.
Yeah, exactly. He picked him up.
No, we
And
need somebody.
RFL, who has him? Hussein?
I don't know who has. I think he does. If there's my guess.
Okay. And then in Champions League,
BG.
BG. And I know they didn't draft him.
Yeah, I don't think they drafted him.
Go ahead. My bad.
No, it's okay. First of all, Rashid Mehdi said, "Looking sharp, nephew." I'm assuming he's talking about you,
All day.
Kelce.
I mean, we all know.
Hey,
who-
yo. Hey, Mr. Rashid Mehdi.
Oh, he drafted him?
I got his number. No, hell no. I'm playing him this week. He knows I got his number in the playoffs. So he started yapping very early when Tyreek Hill blew up for like that. Yeah, and then he got quiet. All I heard, he started texting me was meow. after last night.
Who'd you put up last night? Who you have?
Ramondre?
I don't have it. He had Ramondre Stevenson.
Who's that?
Exactly.
No, I liked him, man.
I
I was
ran him back
heavy
for
on him this week, dude. I was heavy on him.
Patriots.
I would have told
playing the Patriots?
everybody I know to start him, man. I ain't gonna lie. I did tell somebody though. Look at sharp nephew. Hussein saying that Sufi is
Goofy.
Sonny is Ray Allen. Sufi is LeBron.
Sonny is
Listen,
Ray
man,
Allen.
Stop that, bro. Like, stop.
He's talking about the play, at the end of the game in Miami. I can see where BG
Oh,
is.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Wow. Then BG's Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
Here's
Wow.
Bob.
But that was
Yeah.
a corner three, so it
Doesn't matter.
No,
it was
no,
clutch.
No, okay, I get
It was
it.
clutch and on the same.
There was a 3 that LeBron hit before that.
Yeah,
Remember?
right.
Yeah.
The same spot where Sonny hit it. It was right there.
Yeah, it was right there.
You know?
Yeah, it was right there.
Remember that?
Hey,
And that's the same spot where he ended up bricking it.
People want
Yeah.
to know why
Yeah.
you all dressed up right now, Caltre.
Yo, man.
That's what I do. It's a business day today.
Let's
Oh, it
get
depends.
it.
Oh.
Let's get it.
Whoa, man.
All
Hey,
right.
y'all want to know what's funny? We came in here, Moti was like, "Yo, Caltre got his own stuff going on," and then Cal was like, "Yeah, I'll let my little dad borrow it."
So if you see me next week sporting it, it's gonna be the same exact one. Because I'm a know it looks good.
Caltre is giving his dad permission to borrow the
For
clothes,
sure.
guys.
I mean, Femi would not look
No.
better than how Kel wearing
No.
it right now.
No.
But Kel said, whatever is yours is his.
Who
So
wore
it
it
is
better,
what it is.
I would have no chance.
Yeah, and so Money is saying if Aaron Rodgers runs the ball, then they go into win the championship this year, straight up. And then Hussein said Nash has him in RFL, Hunter Renfro. So I mean, like right now, if I were to quickly rank, I still got Buccaneers, I got Packers, I got the Rams at 3, I got Cowboys at 4, and I have Arizona at 5. That's my rankings right now.
You
Every
got-
week is gonna change, but
Bucks, Packers,
Rams,
Rams.
Cowboys, then Arizona.
I got to give Arizona more credit than you. I like them
Hopkins
better
is out.
than the Cowboys. And we are talking about the playoffs now. Hopkins will be back for the playoffs. So I like them better than the Cowboys. I don't trust the Cowboys, man. As good as the Cowboys are, I always seem to choke, man.
Yo, I made a good prediction last week, man. You guys you guys need to pay attention
What'd you say?
about the Cowboys when we were going around the room.
Oh, Washington?
I said, watch out for that line. You were like, oh, you worried about Diggs? I'm like, I ain't worried about Diggs. I'm worried about that line, that defensive line, and they came through for Dallas.
They
did.
almost lost.
They lost because of Dak.
No.
Yeah, Dak threw 2
I know.
bad interceptions.
Well, one of them wasn't bad.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
other guy made a great play.
And don't you feel
But-
like games at Washington is like weird? Like I don't like games at Washington. I know it's just random. Like I like seeing games in the Cowboys Stadium. I like seeing games like in, Lambeau or that. But like games at Washington is like always like a
Rough.
Yeah.
like a weird
Chicago.
Chicago vibes
Yeah.
kind of game.
Yes.
Yeah.
First of all, I just want to say, calling off something. Urban Meyer. I said this like in week 3 or 4.
Facts.
Yes.
All right.
You did. I
He's
agree.
gonna be gone.
By the end of the year. Guys, I'd be surprised if he even lasted the year.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
And if
surprised.
I would even go back, you could probably find something that says probably around week 14, 15.
Are you being serious or are you joking?
No, I'm being serious.
Me or you?
No, you, man.
Really? Wow, you giving me credit right now?
Because I keep it real, man.
Keep it 100.
I just
all
hated the
day.
whole situation because of the fact he messed up Trevor Lawrence's first.
Are you kidding me? He messed
And
up James Robinson,
And
bro.
I was considering boom filling him. I think Darren Bevel is gonna run.
Yo, 100%.
He is.
Put it down. James Robinson. James Robinson
Or
is,
they're playing
is going
against.
off. He's going off. Mr. Rashid, Mr. Horace, Mehdi, I got your number, brother. Playoffs, you're no match. So the deal is with me and Rashid, it's always been he wins one, I win one, he wins one, I win one. So when I had him earlier in the year, I knew that, you know what, I got him, then the next one I'm going to end up losing, and if I face him in the playoffs, I'm good. It's just always how it's been throughout the years.
So you're saying you're calling it out right now? You got the victory over Rashid
Bro, listen,
because of a James Robinson 25 ball.
let me tell you something. I'm already down 38-0 because he had Tyreek Hill and then he had Ramondre Stevenson. If I don't beat Rashid, I'm giving up my seat over here on
Don't
Fantasy
say
Guys.
that.
Don't
You're 1 for
say
1, dog.
Because I know.
He called out West Ham losing.
Because I
West
know.
Ham lost that week, by the way.
I'm telling you, I know, I see it. It's just
There we
how
go.
it's always
No,
played
I
out.
like the confidence. I like
It's
the
good to have
confidence. Real
for
talk.
sure.
No,
It's
real
good to
talk.
have
And shout out to Munir Ghazal said, shout out to Moti. I asked Hunt, Ayuk, or T.
Yes,
Higgins,
and
he
that
was
one
right.
too, and that
He
one
picked
too.
Ayuk and Higgins.
Let me tell
Boy
you
on
something.
fire. He needs that raise facts.
Oh, big facts. Hey.
We already gave you the raise.
Oh, from here.
Moto in the morning.
Oh, till the morning is stupid. Hey, no, that's something we gotta discuss.
Oh.
No,
Moto in the morning.
No, Minnie's been watching. Minnie's been peeping stuff. That's another thing that I called
Listen,
out.
Munir, I'm sorry. I wanted to break the news, but Moti kind of put me on the spot and said that you need to be on the show.
For sure.
So I told him I had to break the news, Munir. Inshallah, next week, he's actually the guest on the show, Munir Ghazali. So I'm looking forward to that one.
That's sad because that's the week I won't be here.
Why not?
Because you need to discuss these things
It's okay,
about
I'll
who
take
you're bringing
over.
on.
Oh, chill out. Chill out. You have to be here, Tony. The reason we wanted to make it a Tony Munir.
Listen, me and Munir had a special bond when he used to come with his uncle, and he got upset with me when I told him the truth. I said, nephew, that uncle of yours, he's getting married. This is my number. Call it.
Alright, listen up.
He didn't believe me.
So let me just say this, Tony, okay? Let's go to these situations in the NFL right quick, okay? COVID cases. Do you think it's fair what the NFL is doing by moving the games? You know, there's arguments that other games could have been moved.
That's the problem.
There's arguments that it's helping a team, which it definitely is. The Rams got back a couple players. Washington got back a couple
Odell
players.
is back.
Yeah.
You know, so what y'all think, Moti? This is like a fantasy. That's like an argument of last week where it's like, dude, there's like no rule, but there's a gray area right here, bro.
But listen, of course, when there's COVID, something unexpected, there has to be gray area. And what the NFL is doing, in my opinion, are great. You want those players back playing. The fans want to see those players. You know, and as far as fantasy-wise, you want to play those players. So it's like, are they helping a team out? No, I just think they're helping their brand out. They're doing the best thing possible because can you extend the season? I don't know how does that work as far as from TV rights and whatever their commitment with the players are about that. But it's not the NBA. It's not where the NBA they have days off between games where they could easily play a doubleheader. I mean, not a doubleheader, like back-to-back game. Where they can move a game. You know what I'm saying? Which the Pistons and Bulls are going to do. But the NFL is a once-a-week thing. So for them to move it a couple of days down, I mean, if you think about it, the Rams playing Tuesday, right? They got to play again on Sunday.
Yeah.
So really, I'll be if I was the Rams, I'll be mad about that.
I mean, they're probably the ones that wanted to move.
Yeah, come on.
No, but it's just to me for the brand. I think they did the best thing.
I mean, I agree for the brand they do, but if you really have to think about it, like it is kind of helping certain teams out. We're not talking about fantasy anymore. We're talking about playoffs. So it's not like they're moving a playoff game where seeds are already been established, where teams are already in. They're going to be in. The Rams are going to be in. But it's about where the seeding ends up being. So it is giving them a competitive advantage to get players back, while other teams had to play without their players on COVID. But if it's to me, if your team goes above a certain number of players, then you have a right to get that game moved.
I mean,
I agree with that.
You can't cancel it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That would hurt so bad if they cancel it.
Yeah. All right, Yusuf and Cal, by the way, we got to make sure we share some of these thoughts with these guys, too. Yusuf, first of all, what do you think about the whole situation? You think that they should be canceling these games? Or, I mean, not canceling, because they're not going to cancel no matter what. That was agreed on the contract, by the way, that they're no matter what cancel games. Do you think it's fair to move these games? Like, in Seattle's situation, now LA gets all these players back. They moved it pretty much for LA, because Seattle didn't have any cases. I mean, like 1 or 2, 3 maybe. But Rams is the ones that got hit. So do you think it's fair that they move the games?
I mean, yeah, just like what Tony said, just it's fair because, you got to get the players back, and if some teams are not going to be able to get them back, so I mean, I just feel like it's fair, in my opinion.
Caltrey?
They did it last year, so why would they stop?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I think it's fair too, like Moti said, bro. Like, we want to watch the players play.
Bro,
It just sucks fantasy-wise.
I mean,
why does it suck for fantasy?
Bro, I don't like having extended games.
My man, listen, bro. All right, so let me get this right.
I'm sitting here for
So you're trying to tell me you would rather not have that person play and put in a player that's playing on a Sunday than have your player that you waited all year for to play on a Tuesday?
Great point, Tony. Great point. I gotta give it up.
Yeah, I just think it doesn't matter.
Round of applause. That's a round of applause.
I mean, as long as the players play, your boy Moti did a very respectful move last week.
He did.
I don't know if you guys caught on to it, but I was in a situation whereas I did what's fair, and
As the commissioner.
as a player also. As a player, I could have been like, ooh. I'm pretty sure you guys would have caught that.
Yeah.
But I could have been quiet and kept it riding, even though it didn't matter at the end. But, I just thought that, hey, lead by example.
So, y'all ready for this? By the way, real move by you. Definitely something that not a lot of commissioners would probably do.
Yeah.
Jose said, heck yeah, I got me a seat on Sunday after you guaranteed a victory against Rashid. Just want to let you know that
Jose knows.
Jose's already lurking.
Jose knows,
Alright.
man.
He knows the deal. My wife says, yeah, we definitely don't want football season to extend. That is the truth.
For her own personal reasons.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
And then Money said, Tony is ducking me. Can't say I didn't expect this. My name brings fear in his heart because he can deceive everyone but not me. Well, we have a fantasy question before you do that. Alright? 12-team full PPR, fill 4 spots. Anyway, 2 running back and 2 flex. Wow. Bruce Stark. Shout out to Bruce Stark. Sounds like a superhero.
Yeah.
Bruce Stark.
Alter ego. Mix
Man.
of Bruce Wayne and Tony Stark.
Or Bruce Banner and Tony Stark. You can just stay with
Stuck with
MCU.
Avengers,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm
Alright.
saying? So anyways, here we
He's
go.
always got something to say,
No,
man.
that was a good one you said.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, best of both worlds.
Yeah. Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon, Darrell Henderson, Deontay, Tony's boy Foreman, Cole Beasley, and Rashad Bateman. Call me crazy. Nah, he's not for sure Bateman.
For sure.
Call me crazy. You ready,
Trust me,
guys?
Lamar Jackson's out. He loves baby.
You're going to go with double running backs.
Double running backs.
Who
One of them
does he got?
So that's for sure. Might even be both. Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, I think I would go with. I'm not stuck. I don't know about Darrell Henderson, man.
I don't know about Darrell Henderson either, but there was my boy.
Deontay Foreman. He's in there. That's my third one.
Oh, okay.
He's in there. Now it's between Beasley and Bateman, in my opinion.
Bateman.
Between the two,
Carolina, and Bateman is playing. Dude, yeah, I'll start Bateman.
yeah, between the two, I'm going Bateman.
Because when Hundley came in, it looked like he was looking for Bateman.
How many did?
Yeah, that's
4. It could be anything.
It could be anything.
Anything.
Okay, so we already got Foreman.
Yeah.
Who else you got?
I'm starting both Green Bay running backs.
Okay, that's fair.
And then Bateman.
Well,
You got
that's it?
Beasley and Darrell Henderson left.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Bateman.
So you agree with the 4 that
I
said?
do. Yeah, I think I agree.
Moti?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Green Bay running backs. I like that. If you could get 30, which I think is possible.
Oh, easy,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good game by a running back or by 2.
I would say 25 to 30 would be
bro.
solid.
They're getting 30
Yeah, one of them or both.
total.
Yeah, total for sure.
Yeah.
I'll take the over on that.
For those that are watching, feel free to shoot the questions. We just had like a little wave of viewers.
You said 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4. I don't know, man. I'll go Bateman and Beasley too.
We
You're
did
gonna
say
go
Beasley.
both.
Beasley. So you don't
We
like
said
Deontay Foreman?
I mean, you guys picked him last week and he blitz.
No, he boomed. Didn't he
Yeah,
boom?
what are
He
you
boomed.
talking
Oh,
about?
for real?
Yes.
Oh
You
no,
want
it
to
was
say
it was the other running back.
Who would do for?
Hilliard,
Hilliard is the one
No.
that they blitz.
2.
You're right. Foreman.
2. Yo,
on.
hey,
Yeah.
2.
Who's your guy?
Stop,
Who's the other one?
bro. Look it up.
Who's the other one, Tony? Panthers?
No.
They boom. Treadwell? He was on a treadmill last
No,
week.
Treadwell got it. Treadwell got it.
Look it up. I could be wrong.
100% you're wrong. I know. See, that's the problem. You can't always listen to what this man
No,
says.
Allah, I look up everything.
100. Well, you didn't look up Treadwell
I
because
didn't.
you know he would have boomed.
That's not true.
Bro, 100% he boomed.
Oh, Wallah, he did.
Oh.
5.81.
Oh, I'm
Congratulations.
pretty
He
sure
changed
he
the
did.
percentages. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was watching like.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, God damn it, I can't believe I ruined my streak of over 50% for consecutive weeks.
My God.
And then I'm like, man, Treadwell ain't do shit. And then I looked it up. I said, hot diggity.
I ain't gonna lie. I just
Garbage
didn't.
time.
Yeah, I didn't even.
Probably,
consider it.
man.
Let me do the math right quick so I can update your percentage, Tony.
Yeah, because he already put that percentage in there.
See,
Hey,
I
it
got
doesn't
the
matter.
props.
All day. Hey, listen, it doesn't matter how you want to look at it. Outside of that guy, it's been this guy with the hottest, consecutive streak of over 50% hitting on the boom Phillies at the right time.
So we're gonna say the percentages right now, okay? Tony is at 17.6%, which is he has been hot, okay? Guests are at 18%.
fire.
So Tony is slowly creeping. All right. I'm at 28.2 and Moti's at 28.3%.
Hello.
How will they end the season? But the numbers don't lie. What people fail to realize, if you took that 0 for 30 start, I'd be 9 for 21. What is that percentage? What is 9 for 21?
Oh, that's up there, fam.
Mr. Abdullah.
I got Khaled's pick.
Hey, oh, you're live on the Fantasy Guys.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, be careful. How are ya?
Is that Nippy?
Yeah.
I can't disclose any information about
Yes. We're going to retract from that last statement.
Shout out to BI.
What up, guys? What's going on?
Not much, man. How are you, man? Are you already on vacation or what?
I've been on vacation.
Hey, hey, he's in training right now. By the way, just so in case people don't know yet, I'm moving on from the players for 1 year, and I'm going to be coaching this legend right here,
BI?
BI. So we're putting that team together, and yeah, man, he's dedicated and he's
Shout out to BI. Great
out
guy.
there to prove.
Great guy. Fan of the podcast, by the way, BI. We gotta get you on anytime, man.
Inshallah, we'll come for a playoff edition.
Yes, playoff edition, or Wednesdays if you're not playing yet in these next couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm down. Anytime.
Hey, I will tell you, if you ask anyone for any particular reason who a legend of the South End is, guaranteed this guy's on that list.
Can I say something? Hey, I've been low key, like, I've been getting, meeting some Dearborn people, and the first person I use is Nabil Abdullah.
Wow.
100%.
I tell people, real talk. I'm like, are you know Nabil? And like that's like he's been the bridge.
100%.
He's been the bridge.
100%.
I appreciate it a lot.
So that's to be honest.
Now,
Real
sometimes good, sometimes bad. Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, they be like, I'm like, yeah, well, I just knew of him.
Yeah.
Hey, and for
You got
those,
multiple personalities.
and for those viewers from Yemen, he's like Akan Hada.
Oh, big time. Big time. Hey, Nabil, I'm going to call you. We could discuss the,
Yeah, I got some information for you.
sounds like a plan.
I can't believe they tell me stuff, Wallah.
Yeah, they're idiots. They don't know any better.
They don't know any better.
All right.
Yalla, have fun.
Yeah, peace.
Y'all silly.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, this
All
guy. Hey, listen, man. It's December 19th, 2021.
Facts.
He's gonna be the next champion in 35 and over.
There we go.
100%.
I believe in it.
Nabil,
He can do it. He definitely can do it.
100%.
All right, here we go. Did y'all answer that one? You're with us with the answers, or who'd you
Yeah.
have anybody differently?
No, same thing.
I guess gotta go.
Gotta go with that. All right. So start tuning full PPR. This is sad that Barkley's name is in this conversation, but Barkley's name is in this
So
conversation.
sad.
Barkley, Jacobs, and Henderson. Barkley and Jacobs for me.
Start two?
Yeah.
Yeah, Barkley and Jacobs.
Cal,
Barkley Jacobs.
Yusuf,
Henderson and Barkley.
oh,
cause he has him, or okay, Henderson and Barkley. Moti,
yeah, I'm gonna go with Barkley and Jacobs for sure.
Barkley and Jacobs. All right, Gallup, Ayuk, James Robinson. Pick one for flex.
Dumb!
Gallup, Ayuk, James Robinson.
It's not dumb, I'm sorry, I take that back.
See, there you go.
I was thinking
I'm
out
happy.
loud. That was the initial
Yes.
reaction I
Who's
got.
Tony's Bone Philly? Easy.
Yeah. Hey, James Robinson, man, let me tell you something, bro. He despises Urban Meyer because
Yeah.
he kept him away. He kept him away from the fans of fantasy for all this time. James Robinson is a league winner.
I see
In
him
the
being
playoff.
great in these next couple
Yes.
weeks. He's saying league winner because
Bro,
he has him.
have you checked his schedule?
Soft schedule.
Probably the softest schedule. Somebody, I forgot what the trade was, and I was gonna send it, and then I looked at his playoff schedule.
Trevor
I'm like,
Lawrence getting
hell
fired is the
no.
best thing that can happen to James Robinson. Or
Bro,
as long as you
100%.
made it to the playoffs.
James Robinson. Okay, I bet my seat that Rashid's winning, that I'm gonna beat Rashid.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna bet my seat that James Robinson scores a touchdown today.
Okay, I can see that. I mean, you don't gotta. That's. I mean, dude, I'm debating on having him as a boom Philly. The problem is he's projected like 14, right? 15, 16.
Yeah, he is now.
All right. So, anyways, the answer for Tony is James Robinson. Is that the same answer for you?
No, it's not. I have a different opinion about James Robinson, but I'm gonna move on from it. But Brandon Ayuk.
I like Brandon Ayuk. I think Robinson is safer though. I'll go Robinson. I have Ayuk, but I like him. Those are two. That's why it was a good question. Gallup to me is not in the category. I don't even care if he does well. Those are two better options in my opinion.
I'm playing against Ayuk, but I'm gonna still say Ayuk.
Tony's Bone Philly.
James, James Robinson.
Hey, by the way, I do think today is gonna be Deebo Samuel Day.
This guy is his team. See, this is why I
It's
want to
George
respect.
Kittle's
I want to
team,
respect your comments.
That's
But
it.
when you start naming all people on your team,
All I'm saying is DJ Moore is gonna have a day.
Bro, it's something with
Straight
you
up.
and Carolina Panthers receivers, bro. It's
yeah,
always
hey,
Rodgers.
DJ Moore no good this week, by the way.
Hey
No good
man,
this
hey
week.
man, San Francisco, by the way, has some weapons. They just need a quarterback.
I agree. You know what they don't have? Saquon Barkley is about to explode.
Is that borderline pause?
Oh, what I thought about as soon as it.
So, anyways, is Thielen a start if healthy? No. Do you agree?
I mean, all year Thielen's been stealing, so
The reason why I say no, Mohammed, and I like him, you can't wait till Monday night, Mohammed, and take that chance.
I mean, what they're saying is
Is
so
he
pick up
official?
KJ Osborne just in case.
Yeah, is he official? You know, so like you don't want to waste your time. Take that chance, dude. I'm in a situation where like I'm just trying to start players that are gonna play.
I hear you.
I'm serious.
No, I'm with you with that.
You never know what can
Yeah,
happen,
you
man.
never know.
Because-
That's the truth.
Guys, with
It's
COVID,
like Tony said. Like if you gonna play Thielen, hey, pick up Osborne or pick up Conlon, whatever his name is, tight end,
Yeah, what's his name?
Conklin.
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 Guys, we're about to give ourselves a round of applause.
Okay,
Let's go.
Y'all ready for this one?
go ahead.
Bruce Stark says, "Thanks, guys. Great analysis and fun show. Also, you're the first guys to figure out my alter ego alias Bruce Wayne mash up with Tony Stark."
I knew it.
Wow.
I knew it.
Hey, I told you, dog.
My guy.
Tone's mind thing different.
You're clapping up for that. You're clapping up for that. Alright, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay? Shout out to you, Bruce Stark, by the way. So here we go. Saiyan Falcon Punch. We're getting a trend of like superhero cartoon.
I mean, Spider-Man came out to this, so everybody's in character right now.
That's
KJ
true.
Osborne, Devin Singletary, or AJ Dillon. This is a tough one.
I don't think so.
Singletary.
AJ Dillon.
Yeah, I'm definitely staying away from Singletary, that's for sure.
What's the single
Man, I
Dylan
can't
and
believe
Lost
it.
Amar?
Osborne.
That's why I'm staying away from Singletary. It's Osborne.
Listen, man, Osborne, man, got y'all all geeked from last week. Alright, you
If
know.
Dillon's out there playing the
I think they're staying with the Spider-Man mantra with Oscorp.
Okay.
But they gotta go AJ.
Yeah, I like AJ too.
Yeah, AJ Dillon, I mean, dude, he's like... So, you don't want to take that chance again with Osborne. Thielen ends up playing and Osborne ends up being the 3 and then gets like 3-4 targets in the whole game. So, you know, Dillon is safe. Dillon is safe.
100%,
I see
man.
save 10 points to 12 points. You know
Bro, he's got to save 10 points going up to
16,
17, 18 for sure.
So, you know, take AJ Dillon in my opinion. You always try to go with safe, especially at this time of the year. And like I said, you don't know if Thielen's going to play or not, if he's already questionable. Alright, Uncle Eddie chimes in and says, "Choo! Uncle Eddie, we need to confirm, did you make the playoffs in all of your leagues?" Uncle Eddie, this is like he constantly does this, mashallah, every league, every year, makes the playoffs. He not only just makes the playoffs, you know, top 3, 4, 5 team all the time. So shout out to Uncle Ed. We haven't even broke down games yet. It's 12 o'clock. You know what? We don't even have to break down games. I know Uncle Ed appreciated this segment last week, and so we had to go ahead with the Mo. We're about to do the Mo segment. Alright? So shout out to Mo. Alright, Mo T, this is the Mo Field segment. You know, he said he has some, and we're going to have some fun with this, man, because I know there's going to be some funny situations.
For sure.
So let's hear about the Mo Fields of the week right quick.
Well, you know, obviously every week there's always a lot of multi hits out there. But you know,
Make sure let people know.
I have the big one. You know, I think we all been in RNFL since the beginning of the league started. I think it's been like 10 years now. And we're all on the show, and we give people advice, and you know, this has been a horrible year for me as far as fantasy. I did not make the playoffs in all 3 of my leagues, so I'm kind of down.
It's all right, Moti.
Yeah.
You were too busy giving advice for the people.
100%.
See, that's what people don't understand.
I gave people better advice than I took for myself, and I made a lot of bad decisions, a lot of bad picks, but it doesn't matter.
You always
I'm
tell
going to give a round of
people.
applause for that one, man. Sacrificing your own.
That's what he does, man.
I'm all for the people.
Yeah.
You know, but my mold-leads this week has to go for myself. So Moti,
That's one.
Moti, you are a.
There we go.
Also, my friends on the show. You know,
Oh, we all filled them?
Ahmad is a. And Tone, you are a.
The Fantasy Guy Sunday Show in the basement of the RNFL.
Straight up.
Brought to you by Mo.
Yo. In fairness.
Don't even try to your way out of it,
In
alright?
fairness, there are certain teams that injuries hit harder than others.
Man, get your stinking butt out, man.
Yo,
It's
speaking of stinking butt, it falls in line.
It falls in line. Shout out to Mo Fields. Is that the Mo Fields of
Yeah,
the
it's
week?
a multi. We all deserve a multi of the week.
Yes.
All 3 of us.
There we go. So
Interesting.
we got all all three. There we go. All right. So shout out to Munir Vazadi. Also, he says Josh Allen or Matt Stafford. This is a weekly question right here, man.
No, last week it was the Saints quarterback, right?
No, that was
Stafford.
Nah,
Yusuf.
him.
That was
No,
Yusuf.
listen, hey, who you play?
Play Stafford.
Facts. It was a better pick.
I don't
Yes.
think so.
Prime
Yeah,
time.
what?
Stafford had like 303
Bro,
yards.
Stafford was balling.
It was close.
Oh, it was close?
Really? Taysom had that 40-yard rush.
Yeah,
and
bro,
touchdown at
guys,
the end.
slow down. Guys, Taysom Hill had a good week, too. But I think I picked Stafford, too. I'm just telling you, I was very close. I
Taysom
guarantee you.
Hill
I guarantee
had
within,
28.
within,
Damn.
oh, yeah. He probably
Then
beat him.
Staff? No, he did not.
Staff-
Stafford
28.
had 26.
Wow.
Damn, Taysom.
Come on, guys.
Pause.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Allen hurt his toe, and Stafford receivers coming back from COVID, playing in Seattle. Allen's playing against Carolina. Moti was the sacrifice. He gave me great advice at the expense of his success. By the way, great show, guys. That boy Cal looking fresh, and he said yes,
All day.
all 4 leagues. That's Uncle Eddie, by the way, confirming that he made the playoffs. So,
Mashallah.
mashallah, yes. So here we go. Gave me great. What was the Stafford or Josh?
Yeah, I'm damn, it's tough. But I'm gonna write Stafford. Pause.
Pause.
Yusuf.
Whoa.
I'm going to go Allen.
Cal.
Flip a coin.
Ooh.
I
That's
agree.
good.
I agree.
I agree
You
too.
know what?
Shout out to Uncle
Flip
Ed.
a coin. Shout out to Uncle Ed. I actually love that advice.
Yep.
Because, you know, there'll be times where you have to make a decision, right?
Yep. Playoffs.
That helps you.
And they're both great matchups.
Yep.
I mean, and I'm not rooting for
Or,
Munir, so
or,
I could care less what he
is Money
does.
married? Money's not married, is he?
Not yet.
Okay. I was going to say ask the wife. That's what I'd be doing. So, just shout out the names and.
Hold on, man.
Because it's easy, then you're in a win-win situation.
Bro,
You're
man.
in a win-win situation.
You think that that works for everybody?
I'm just telling you, I'm giving suggestions.
Why do you think I didn't make the playoffs in our NFL?
Yeah.
It's silly.
Why
That's
Fee
something
wanted my fantasy season to end quick?
Well, then you should have done the
She
opposite.
hates fantasy football, bro.
Oh,
With the passion.
I think that's a fair statement to.
With the passion.
Whatever. Y'all think Darnell Mooney balling out this week? Not Darnell. I mean, well, maybe he will because I think he is a solid start. But it is Jakeem Grant is one of my boom Phillies. Low-key has been getting double-digit points his last 2 weeks. Allen Robinson is out. I think he's the number 2 receiver. Only projected 5.8. I know it's a Monday night game, so I
And
like
the Bears
Jakeem.
are playing who?
Minnesota, who is the worst
Yeah.
ranked team in the secondary, by the way. Number one against receivers, by the way. I didn't even know that.
I mean, the only thing I will say
But
is
I do like Darnell Mooney.
Moti knows his best, bro.
Yeah.
When you're a stud receiver and you got one of the top corners on you, you open it up for people. So you sacrifice. That's what Allen Robinson was doing. So it was opening up the field for Mooney and Grant. I feel like once they start rotating over, he probably ain't gonna get the same looks,
I
man.
mean, star receivers do that for maybe 1 game, 2 games out the year, not the whole season, man. Allen Robinson is definitely a candidate for Player of the Week.
Player of the year.
Player of the year.
You're right.
Oh, 100%.
Here goes Uncle Ed. I just realized all y'all 3 missed the playoffs. Shaking my head.
He
Alright,
knew.
listen.
He knew it.
Listen, we missed the playoffs, Bubba.
He knew.
You know, let's keep it real. We're successful in other
Bro,
ways.
Man,
You know what
let's
I'm
be
saying?
real.
But we don't have to sit here and
bro.
explain to people.
You lose. Listen, man. I suffered injuries throughout the year. It started off with my 4th round pick, Gusta Bus, and then it was McCaffrey. You can't recover from that kind of stuff. A 1st and a 4th rounder.
You can't.
With the what? The schedule? Did you see the points I was putting up?
I mean,
Doug, you got
we'll
people.
just keep it real. We happen to miss the playoffs, bro. We would have to even sit
Hey,
there.
listen,
A
man.
lot of
You
people-
know what?
stuff happens.
Sometimes it's the fortune of the freaking what's it
Yes.
called? Of the
it
schedule.
happens. It happens. There's a lot of stuff that comes into play. All right, Carolina and
I needed freaking 3 points
You know what? It's
from 2
12-15.
running backs
It's 12-15
against
Tony.
this guy. That's
Tony
you know what? Go ahead, start it up,
All
man.
right, we have entered Tony's rants.
It would have placed you in 9th if that.
No, it would have because that loss would have turned into a win.
I got more wins than you.
Whoa.
Don't do
Man.
it yet. Don't do
It's
it.
a 2-game
Actually,
swing.
no, this is Tony's rant. This is your time to say what you gotta say.
Go ahead, Tom.
Go ahead, Tom. Rants.
So the fact of the matter is, man, I don't like when bums start commenting like they know what they're doing. You got an overall 2nd seed, 3rd seed, 4th seed, talking to a 8 seed or 9 seed when he's clearing him by 200 points. Sometimes the schedule favors you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're a week 1 or a week number 2. And it's not always what your record says you are. That is why you get knocked out in the first round and you get humbled. Because you've been winning with smoke and mirrors. That's how people do it. Now, I feel bad for the people that are constantly putting up points week after week. Wissam had to deal with that all last year. He had a good team, but yet every week it seemed like he was going against the top scorer. Rico is another example. Ricky Bobby. Rico Bobby. This dude was putting up points. Solid team. But yet, the schedule did not favor him. And for people like Dave, you look at it, he almost got as many points as, and he's a 1 seed at 10-4. Now Dave has a good team. Don't get me wrong, injuries hit him hard too, but that's the difference. Rico Bobby could have easily been up in the playoffs. Myself, any one of you could have easily been in the playoffs. And people like Ali, I don't want to name names because I feel like I'm calling them out.
Cal Madahi.
Listen, again, I don't want to call out names because at the end of the day,
It's fantasy.
be thankful. It's fantasy. Anything can happen.
Yeah. It's just
You
part
can
of the
get
game.
40 points from a freaking tight end,
And still lose.
and it ends up, no. 40 points
And still lose.
from a tight end, and you're winning.
I'm just saying, and
You
still
end up
lose.
winning. You're down 38. You're down 38 points going into a Monday night,
That's what you mean.
and your tight end puts up 40.
Oh, he's going back to.
I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of that, this is why Kelsey is drafted first, second round.
Shout out to
100%.
Kelsey.
It's crazy to put up 40.
Bro, 100%. But does that surprise you?
Okay, let me ask you this
Not
question.
really.
Multi-
But you know what does? Mark Andrews putting up 40.
Yeah, that does. You're right.
Hey, that's crazy. But let me ask this question. Travis Kelsey putting up 40 in the first week of fantasy
I
playoffs.
swear.
Is he worth that round? Because he wasn't.
100%.
Bro,
He
I
definitely
don't.
produced.
100%.
Where you
I don't
running
care.
to? Where you
I
running?
don't care if the guy had a bad season. If he performs for you in the playoffs and
Yes.
and you're in the playoffs,
Yes.
it's worth a pick.
Yeah, I have a different kind of respect for Stephon Diggs because of that reason. You probably have a different kind of respect for what's his name right here, man?
Gurley.
Todd Gurley.
There's
Oh,
two
100%.
jerseys
You know what
in
I'm
the
saying?
garage right
So
now.
it's like these players that you picked up in the early rounds,
Bro.
and they expect them to perform for you, and they perform in the playoffs. Yo, much respect.
100%. It's worth it.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. No excuses, Tony. I've recovered from injured players every year. It's also how you draft.
Who is that?
Uncle Eddie.
All day.
Alright. Kelsey was disappointed all year until the last game. Yeah, I mean that's why you're a Kelsey owner, man. Is it worth it? Does he pass the test since he has Kelsey, correct?
Yes.
By the
So
way,
does
shout
he-
out to Rashid. He traded away Kelsey.
They-
He had Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelsey. The dude would have put up 75 points on me already.
2 players.
With 2 players on the same damn team.
Yeah.
And yet, he got 35 or 36 or 38.
Still very good, man.
This is gonna be so funny to watch that game happen because y'all gonna be Tony's gonna be stay away from Tony.
Oh
today.
man, I'm confident.
Stay away
I'm
from Tony.
confident.
Things don't go his way.
Listen, I know what listen, bro. These things happen for a reason. It's cyclical. It just happens.
Definition.
Coming in cycles. Pause. Playing in cycles.
Alright, there we go, guys. Let's keep it rolling. That was Tony's rants. Let's try to go through these games quick. I'm gonna try to just say a name and then y'all tell me yes or no. Alright, Carolina against the Bills. I do not like DJ Moore this week, guys. Bench him if you can. They're in Buffalo. It's gonna be an ugly game. I looked up Buffalo's defense to see if I would have them start as a boom Philly. They're at 14. To get 21 is tough, but I think they're gonna have Carolina's gonna have a rough game in Buffalo this week. So Buffalo, are you starting any of their running backs, Moti?
For Buffalo, I don't like the running backs, man. I know somebody said Singletary earlier. I don't like the running backs. They get a win through the air. Carolina to me is just not a good team anymore.
Khalid, would you start Cole Beasley?
Probably, yeah.
If you have to.
Yeah.
If you have to. All right, let's keep it rolling. Cardinals and Lions. Tony, are you starting Chase Edmonds?
You know who I am starting? Zach Ertz. Coming out with a big game. Let me tell you something. That 28-point game he had earlier in the year, I see a repeat of that.
Are you boom Philly?
No, I was grabbing my coffee.
Okay. Well, him getting 28 points would be a triple boom Philly if you were really feeling that right there.
Wow.
OBJ or Zuckers.
Stop.
I mean, I would feed the hot hand, bro.
OBJ scored, man.
OBJ.
Listen, dude.
OBJ's solid to me.
He is solid, man.
I'm talking about even on the Rams. Solid. Like, solid start.
Yeah.
He's a flex option all
He
day.
looks good too. He looks good running his routes.
And he wants to play, and Stafford, dude, the teams know, when you invest a person all in, you're trying to use him.
Yeah.
They're going to start calling plays his way, too. So, Lions, Cardinals, Yusuf, I'm gonna let you answer this. Are you starting any of the wide receivers half of the Cardinals? From the Cardinals.
And AJ Green.
Would you start him?
Yeah.
I like him, too. What's his projections?
Who?
AJ Green.
It's probably,
One of the receivers is gonna have a boom Philly week.
It's probably a little higher since Momenzo.
Yeah, probably like at 14. That's a little too high. Oh, we got a
Yes.
phone call by the way.
By the way,
I wonder who.
Rico. There you go. To accept, press 1. Is this Rico on the line? Rico, man, it's fantasy playoffs this week. I'm assuming that you're in.
Yep. Round 1 right now.
Round 1. What seed did you finish?
I'm the 4th seed right now. I need for top 3 and 5, and then 4 and 5 play each other in the last one. Big one this week.
This is a big one. All right. So let us hear it, Rico.
Alright, yeah. So I got a quarterback dilemma. I got Lamar. He's obviously not going to play for me. So I'll be rolling with Tua, Joe Burrow, or Jimmy G.
Hey,
Tua,
Rico.
Joe Burrow or who?
Jimmy G. Rico, you know it's so funny. I'm in the same situation pretty much as you, and you know who I'm starting. I'm just playing mind games with my brother right now because I have Joe Burrow. That's what I be doing, by the way. I don't know if you do that, Rico, but you just put a player in and then the last minute you switch him. But I am going with Jimmy G playing against Atlanta. Joe Burrow going to Denver. I like Joe Burrow and all, but it's gonna be one of those games where you never know. You don't know how many points are gonna be scored. Whereas San Fran's playing Atlanta, man, I can see the defense taking over. I can see Jimmy throwing at least 2 touchdowns and 280 yards or something like that, where it's a safe 20 points.
I agree with that. I do think Jimmy G probably has a safer floor.
Yes.
But, I mean, if you're looking for upside, man, depending on what's gone in the last, couple of games, if your opponent had anybody or if you had anybody, if you're looking for a ceiling, I probably still have to go with Burrow, man. They just throw the ball too much.
They don't. They do not throw the ball.
They run the ball a lot, but, dude, you can't argue with those. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, man. And Burrow makes things happen, man. We saw it last week. He wasn't doing nothing, and then, boom, 1 quarter, guy gets you 20-plus fantasy points.
The problem is the opponent, too. So Denver's mindset is to run the ball all day and try to slow the game down, too. So imagine a long drive of Denver to start the game. It'll change up your whole perspective on the game.
I agree.
That's why, San Fran's going to have possessions.
Listen, he's safe. Jimmy
Yes.
G is safe. But you think Burrow's not going to get 2 touchdowns?
You're hoping for that because of their opponent. To me, San Fran's going to have a lot of possessions.
I agree, man. Listen, I think it's tough to go away from Burrow. But I'm telling you, Jimmy G, man, I could see him having 3-4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I really could. Atlanta's not that good. And they're playing indoors, so weather's no longer a factor.
Even better.
Even better,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it is San Fran.
We
You're
may-
right, it is San Fran.
We mentioned it earlier, man. San Francisco got a lot of weapons.
Yeah.
They didn't need a quarterback, but Jimmy G is good enough today. You're right. A better matchup than Burrow. Denver has good corners also. We're gonna go with Jimmy G, man.
So we got 2 Jimmy G's. Yusuf, who you got?
Jimmy G.
Khalid?
Jimmy.
So we got 4 Jimmy G's for that one. We're going Jimmy G over Burrow, but I'm in the same situation. I'm doing that as well, by the way. Rico.
Yeah. And no doubt to it all in that one.
I mean, listen, I like Tua, but when I seen Jalen Waddles out, it kind of
Yeah.
made me kind of like shy away a little bit because that's his boy. And don't get me wrong, I think Gesicki's gonna have a good game. I think Parker's gonna have a good game. But I think
They can get up big early.
yes, exactly. They could either get up big early, and the Jets are terrible against the run. They could be running the ball a lot too. That's why I would not go Tua personally.
Alright.
But is that the only question you had for the day?
Yeah, just quarterback going in there.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
good
Rico,
luck,
listen,
Rico.
man. Good luck, man. Hey, win or lose, we appreciate the phone calls. We'd love for you to call in next week, give us an update, even if it's not a question, because you are a fan that's been calling since day one.
No, absolutely.
So we appreciate you.
Boys, I'll call in next week, boys.
All right, Rico, take it easy, man.
I'm up 14-5 right now. I had Mike Williams and Cook drop touchdowns on Thursday. But we'll see if I can get it done.
Yes, hopefully you do get it done, man. You
All
too.
right.
Yeah, Mike Williams and Cook did drop a touchdown. That was a crazy game, by the way.
Crazy.
What a crazy game.
Now, let me ask you guys. Do you guys like what Brandon Staley's doing?
I don't mind it. But there has to be a point where you have to be like, okay, maybe this time around, like, I like it, but, like, sometimes a little
I
bit.
agree. He's
Just a
doing it
little.
too much.
I wouldn't say he's doing it too much. I just want him to know, like, he's, like, doing it to the point where he's going for it every time.
That's
Maybe
what-
sometimes.
I just
I
said-
like it.
What the hell? I just said he's doing it too much. This guy says, I don't know about doing it too much, but he's doing it at a point where he's almost like doing it every time. What the hell does doing it too much mean?
Doing it too much is like you're complaining about it. I'm not trying to complain about it because I don't mind it because there's analytics behind it. What I'm trying to say is, hey, I love it.
I can't wait till you get behind the curtain.
That is never.
Hey,
This show needs to have new direction.
the Moto Show.
Moto in the morning. I'm telling y'all.
What was your question? What did you mention right now? I forgot what was-
Staley.
All right,
Being
you
aggressive.
agree with that, Staley?
Yeah, I mean, see, Staley made a comment and said, this type of things we need to do to beat Kansas City or something like that. Kansas City, I agree with him with that part because Kansas City is as we see, is an offense that can score at any time and real fast. So, he just wanted to basically take advantage. And they were up. The sad thing about it is they were up. They were up in the fourth quarter. Kansas City hurt them like that. That's why his decision is bad because of the end result. But if they would have won the game, then everybody would have been like, "Oh, he's a smart coach, or he did the right thing." That's just how how it works in the
One or
NFL.
two possessions. I'm telling you guys. And he's won the games, and that's what they were saying about him. You know what I'm saying? When he has won, because I remember there's one, like 2 or 3 games. I mean, every game they've been doing it.
He's a gambler.
Yeah. So my thing is though is like in the Chargers aspect of things, right? This is so crazy. Like when you look back and reflect on the season, the Chargers might finish 1 or 2 games behind Kansas City, but this game right here, right? You have an opportunity to dethrone the people who've been running it for years now, a couple years now, right? And it's so simple, like something so minor, like they had the game in their hands. And yet, stuff like this always happens to every team that's on the up and coming up. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, these teams are not getting blown out. It's always good games, close games, and it's just situations. That's why I feel bad for the Chargers because, you guys were so close to being the top team in the AFC West. And they beat them twice.
Yeah.
They would have beaten Kansas City twice. So, and I'm just saying, like, this is not just the Chargers. It's every up and coming team. They have to get over that hump, but when you look back at it, it's literally as simple as 1 or 2 possessions. That's what it comes down to in the NFL, man. And a couple decisions, too. So that's what's, to me, crazy. But you said you agree with it?
Yeah.
How about you,
It
Cal?
worked the first time, so I was like, let me try again.
Every single time you agree with it, going on 4 or 4 down.
I mean, I feel like it's a trust thing between the coach and the quarterback. Like, imagine you're my coach and I was a quarterback. I would for sure want to go every time. 4th and 1, for sure.
Roll the dice.
I can see what you're saying. That's a great point. No, you have
I mean,
to have the trust.
listen,
You have to have the
listen.
trust.
In all honesty, though, somebody like you got the bowling ball in the backfield. Yeah, man, just give him the ball. The guy's one of the strongest dudes in the NFL. But put yourself in a position to be 4th and 1, not where teams are kind of seeing that you're going to try to pass it.
Yo,
Yeah.
and real quick, Justin Herbert to me, he got my respect.
Baller.
Crazy.
Baller.
I was talking to him yesterday.
Baller.
I said, other than Patrick Mahomes, he's the best quarterback to come out in the last 4 or 5 years.
Bro, next year's draft, like, of course,
In the next 4 or
I'm
5
looking towards
years.
next year already. But next year's draft.
In the last 4 or 5 years.
Burrow's up there too, man.
Yeah, I'm saying, but Herbert's better.
See,
Bro.
you know why Burrow's not up there? Because Burrow is still being questioned of who should, if people should start him or not. Herbert is never in
We're
question.
talking about fans.
Never. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about fantasy. We just had a Burrow question.
All right, in NFL
Sure,
though.
every week starter and
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the NFL, dude, Burrow's
Burrow.
up there,
I
bro.
like Burrow.
I never said I don't like Burrow. I just said
I
Herbert.
never said you do. I never said you said that. The point that I'm trying to make is that, bro, if you gave me a choice of Herbert or Burrow and to draft, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Burrow, it's a hard choice. It ain't as easy as saying Herbert. And Herbert's been playing great, but he also has Mike Williams, Austin Eckler, Keenan Allen.
Jamar Chase, T.
They're
Higgins,
young.
Tyler
Stop.
Boyd,
Stop.
Tight end. What's that end name?
Uzama.
it was on CG.
Come on,
Brings no
guys.
drama.
Guys, the point I'm trying to make is he's coming off an injury too. Let's not forget that. The guy's in his second year, right? Right?
Really?
Yeah. He's in his second year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's playing with the confidence of a veteran. Now Herbert, they came into the league the same year.
Yeah.
That's freaking crazy. That class is ridiculous, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very good class. And we got Jeff Okuda out of it.
Wow.
Can't believe that.
Well, they're idiots. I mean, because there are so many picks outside of Okuda they could have gone.
Or we could have traded Stafford when we were already talking about it, instead of having him for another year and being mediocre for
But
another
we
year.
would have got Tua.
We probably would have.
Bro, we wouldn't have got Herbert.
I would take two over freaking Jeff Okuda. I know we would have never taken
100%.
Herbert. We would have never took Herbert.
Yeah, we would have never taken
I'm not
Herbert.
gonna lie, I would
And
have.
then we would have got more picks for Stafford instead of the golf.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Because the golf was thrown into the deal.
No, he was going into the deal. We were looking out for them.
Yeah.
We were looking out for them.
I mean, we both benefit from that. Let's keep it real.
I mean,
The Lions
yeah.
needed a quarterback, and
Bro, we could
The
have,
GM wanted
we
his
could have
boy.
drafted
Yeah.
David Willis out of Stanford and probably had a better year than
David Mills?
David Mills, out of Stanford, and in the 4th, 5th round. I don't think it was
I
a need
mean,
by quarterback.
honestly,
I
look.
promise you, Jared Goff was a throw-in. That's probably
It's 100% he was a
That's
throw-in.
why they gave us a 3rd rounder. It's because we were taking on his contract.
Exactly. He was a throw-in for sure. We
I
bought a draft pick.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did,
I know,
Monty.
guys, but we needed a quarterback. Like,
For this year?
yes.
No. I don't think they cared about this
Yeah,
shit.
they really didn't care.
So,
Bro, why do you
so
think my
guys-
man Campbell signed, what, 5 or 6 year deal?
I know. So you guys were cool with David Blah?
No, I'm saying we still
That's
have
what
a
I'm
draft
saying.
coming up. Still have a draft coming up.
But they would, what's the difference between David Blau and frickin'
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff?
Stop.
Come on.
Stop.
Okay, what's the difference?
Huge difference.
Okay,
Jared
in
Goff
terms
to
of
me-
competitiveness,
Listen, Jared-
the loss column's still going to be the same.
Yeah.
Listen, Jared Goff to me is still a NFL starting quarterback. Let me tell you guys why.
Hecky no.
Hold on. How many NFL teams are in the NFL?
32.
This guy never says
So tell
hecky
me
without
Jared
him
Goff-
meaning it.
So you tell me Jared Goff is not top 32 quarterback in the
100% he's
league?
not.
Come on,
I
guys.
mean, you have. I'll take
Hold on.
6
Hold on. He said top 32.
Yeah.
You would take what's his
man.
name? You would take Gardner Minshew over Jared Goff, right?
I would take Gardner Minshew over him.
What the heck?
Stop.
Let's keep the list going.
Keep
Shoot
going.
in a heartbeat.
Keep going.
Alright?
We ain't taking Pharaoh Walker.
Okay, pause.
Magic.
Pause. Right now, yes.
Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's hurt. He's not
No,
top.
Bridgewater's a starter.
First of all,
Tyrod Taylor.
name
Listen.
me. Can I, stop right quick.
Tyrod Taylor.
Yes. Mohamed.
Keep
top
going.
32. Name me who is he better than, like just on the top of your head, and then we'll start Xing out and then go from there. He's
No, no.
better than no starting quarterback
Hey,
in the NFL right now.
would you
So he's
take
at 32.
Mitch Trubisky?
Yes. I'll take
Uh-oh.
Minshew.
So far, we got Gardner Minshew and Mitch Trubisky.
I'll take Tyrod Taylor over.
Hey,
Dalton.
I'll take Andy Dalton.
Andy
over.
Dalton.
Wow.
Hey, would you take
I'll take Nick Foles over him.
I'll
take Joe Flacco.
Yo. What about Denver's backup?
I'll take what's his name over him.
Stop.
What's
Yeah.
his name?
Stop. I already know what you're talking about. Stop.
Yeah.
Who?
Jeff Driscoll.
No.
No.
Huh?
No,
No, man, this
I
guy.
know who
Drew
you're
Lock.
talking
Drew Lock.
about. Stop.
Yes.
Yo, Drew Lock. Hey, Mariota.
Yes.
I'd say Mariota.
Yeah, man, he's not top 32, bro. I'm telling you, he's not.
We had 6. Not even Drew Lock. Wow.
No, that's very.
Trey Lance.
Stop.
He's a backup.
Stop.
You would not
Stop.
Yes, I
take-
would.
Man,
Are you joking?
Depends on the dynamic.
You're joking, right? You would not take Trey Lance over.
Alright, check this out, right?
You would not take Trey Lance over. What's his name? Jared
No,
Goff.
I won't. Right now, no, I won't.
Wow.
Trey Lance is officially a fifth lead.
Not yet.
No. No.
So far, he's a fifth lead for me. All right.
So far, Mac
Hey.
Jones is the best best quarterback
Of that
I've
class,
ever had
right?
so far.
Hey, by the way, I'm sorry. You brought up Trevor Lawrence. I'm so happy it's his first year.
Yes.
Did this happen?
Yeah, I mean, it's happy it's his first year, but it
Yeah.
sucks because, you know, you want him to come out firing.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Hey,
He's gonna come out
hey,
firing.
Lawrence is gonna be the best of the bunch, man.
Yes, I agree.
He's
I agree.
Yeah.
Because he's too good, bro. He's too
And
good.
I think Mac Jones, like, don't get me wrong, you know, he's listen,
perfect for New
man,
England.
he's perfect for New England. If Belichick's gone,
He's literally a Ben Roethlisberger.
he's putting him out there, huh?
He's a Ben Roethlisberger. Mac Jones.
No, Uncle Eddie's been
I'm
Roethlisberger.
saying their skill set.
No, man.
Mac Jones,
It literally.
Bro, he's Tom Brady.
dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what I was gonna say, and I don't want to give him that much.
Yeah, well, you're not, but we're talking about rookie Tom Brady.
Yeah, skill set wise.
Yeah.
And dude, the thing is, the potential to learn is there. That's what's
Because, dude, the guy's played in a system with Nick Saban. Like, he knows
Like, imagine-
part of his skill set is to follow the coaches. Listen to the coaching.
Let's fly through Boom Phillies, guys. Believe it or not, it's already 12:36. Let's do Boom Phillies. Let's do Play News Prime Time, and I do gotta give a shout out to the BC adhesives as well. So we gotta do all that before we end up leaving the show, and Tony goes and watch his game against Rashid. And
I ain't watching. Easy dub.
okay, Boom Phillies. Tony, you want to get us started?
No, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, thrown off this week.
Yeah, me too, man. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't too excited about a couple of them, so I'm debating them, and I was hoping that you guys could hit me with one. And I'm like, you know what? I like that one, like the Foreman one last week. I stole that boy from you.
You did. It's all good.
It's all right. That's why we're here, right? All right. So, anyways, Cal, do you have any Boom Phillies?
Zach Ertz, baby.
Zach Ertz, Cal Trey, starting us off. All right, Yusuf, do you have any Boom Phillies?
Bateman.
Rashad,
Boom.
he's on your squad.
Yep.
All right, Rashad Bateman. So mine, first one, like I said, is Jakeem Grant. If you guys have any more, by the way, let me know. You got any more? Yusuf and Khan? All right, my first one was Jakeem Grant. Like I said, I like he's only projected 5.81. Playing Monday Night Football, green light matchup. Worst secondary is Minnesota. He's been having 17 and 18 the past 2 weeks. He could hopefully get you that 9-10. I'm going to go with Gerald Everett again. Tyler Lockett is out. DK Metcalf is going to be shadowed by Jalen Ramsey.
Black on.
You know,